different companies and different languages.
No, Indian mango, guys. This is very famous. That flower. Ang lambot, mga fresh. Grabe, nilagyan ako. Ginawa akong poon. Lemongrass ba to? Ayan. Ito yung itsura. Oh, na kung saan talagang gustong-gusto siyang maging...
Opening this much fish for 700.
Hello guys! I'm back again with another video at ngayon sa video na to ay magtutour po ulit tayo. Opo. At guys, actually wala talaga akong binook na tour ngayon and I want to give a credit sa ating previous tour guide na si Alam. Kilala niyo si Alam, yung nakakasama natin doon sa Slums Tour or doon sa Daravi Tour. Kasi sinabi niya sa amo niya, I mean sa boss niya, na tayo daw ay vlogger. Ngayon, yung boss niya, minessage tayo last night na sinabing gano'n na o-offeran daw tayo ng tour, like gusto nilang ipakita ko din sa inyo yung mismong tour, okay? So, yung unang tour, binuko siya via Klook, but this time, in-offer nila sa akin, and yung contact number nila, ilalagay ko dito if ever kapag gusto niyo ding i-book yung tour na to. So, yung tour natin ngayon, ang gagawin natin is mix of temple tour, mix of bike tour, tapos early morning tour ang tawag. So, if ever kayo na lang magtanong doon sa mismong number, dito sa baba, si Leroy. Leroy pangalan ng boss nila kasi minessage ko sila, diba? Dahil nga medyo nung una ay hindi nakita sa system ng Klook yung mismong booking, but at least, diba, sila mismo yung nag-message and at the same time is mamimit ko ulit sila, okay? So ngayon, medyo antok na antok pa ako kung napapansin nyo naman sa akin kasi ang aga ng call time ng tour na to, around 6 AM 6 AM yung call time, supposed to be dapat 6 PM pa ako magdo-tour, which is may food tour ako mamayang gabi, but ito na muna tayo ngayon. So hintayin na natin si Alam, at si Alam, isa siya sa mga tour guide so far na magaling dito sa India for me. Kasi ang nag-set ng standard for me, parang feeling ko si JD, kung naalala nyo yung Exploring Old Delhi vlog natin. So, panoorin nyo yun. So, ilalagay ko dito yung screenshot ng mismong vlog. Ayan, ilalagay ko dyan. Yung si JD mismo yun nandun. And this time, si Alam, hindi siya ganun ka-bubbly. But, full of information siya at full of asikaso, ganyang level. Kapag kayo mismo, even off-cam, napaka-good ni Alam. Okay? So, ngayon, tara, abangan na natin kasi 6 AM to. And since bike tour to, feeling ko naka-motorbike to. Okay, let's go! Grabe, ngayon lang ako bumaba ng hotel o lumabas ng hotel ng napakaaga. Tignan nyo, night mode. Ang dilim pala. Share ko lang din sa inyo. Dito po sa India, like hindi ko alam kung sa buong India, pero dito sa Mumbai, since kahapon, medyo maaga, call time ko 8 o'clock. Sarado pa yung mga fast food. Sarado pa yung KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, lahat sarado pa. Like, nagbubukas yung iba 10 AM, yung iba 11 AM. So, di ba normally sa atin sa Pilipinas, nakasanayan natin mayroong breakfast meals, ganyan. Dito wala po. Wala pong ganun. Like, yung breakfast na breakfast, wala po talaga. Yeah, okay. Share ko lang. Okay guys, kasama ulit natin ngayon si Alam. Alam, say hi to my vlog.
Hi.
Hi. So, what's our itinerary for today's video?
So, first we'll be going to see newspaper segregation.
Okay.
Then we'll be going to see the fruit market.
Food. Fruit market. Okay.
Yes, fruits market. And then we'll be gonna see a vegetable market, flower market, and then a temple.
Oh, di ba? Ang dami natin pupuntahan ngayon. Kaya ngayon, let's go. Actually, sarado pa. Usually, the establishments here in India and even all the businesses are closed during this time, right?
Yes. Morning is closed. We start late, maybe at 9, 9:30 or 10 only.
Diba sabi ko sa
so
inyo?
Offices, they start late.
Because in the Philippines, usually the fast food chains and etc. opens around 4 AM.
4 AM.
Yeah, to have breakfast like that. And yesterday during our tour, because I went there like 7:30, like what I've said, the fast food like KFC are still closed and McDo.
10:30 AM.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Only few
diba?
places they are open. Otherwise, they open at 9, 9:30 only. Like the fast food chains.
Ngayon, let's go. Okay, since ngayon umuulan, gagamitin ko na naman tong cellphone ko. Ayan, as you can see, nandito tayo ngayon sa newspaper area. At buti na lang kahapon, di ba nung nasa Slum Store tayo, meron tayong binili na ganito, na coat, na kung saan 400 rupees yung halaga niya. So ngayon, tara, puntahan na natin si Alam to explain kung ano ang meron dito. So Alam, what's this one?
So this is a place where they do the segregation of the newspaper according to the delivery boy.
Oh.
So newspaper agencies or the press, they bring the newspapers with the trucks and big van, drop it here. These people, they segregate different newspapers, and they are also in many different languages.
Oh, there's English.
English, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Tamil, Tulu, even they have Urdu. Urdu.
Dialect here?
Dialect is 95% similar to Hindi, but writing script is again similar to Arabic.
Arabic.
Speaking is Hindi, writing is Arabic.
Oh, diba? Meron sila dito ibang languages. Tingnan natin kung may Tagalog dito. Joke lang.
That is Gujarati,
Ah, this one. It looks like Arabic.
that is Gujarati, that is Hindi, and that's Marathi.
This is Marathi?
Yes, that is Marathi.
Wow, Marathi.
That is Hindi.
But the writing same like everyone here.
Yes, Hindi, Marathi writing is similar.
Similar. So usually the newspaper here, how much does it cost per piece? 10 rupees?
10 rupees.
Okay. And usually this one opens around what time?
Around 5 a.m.
5 a.m.?
5 a.m. they start the business. Delivery boys with the bicycles like that
Like that one.
come pick up the newspapers and deliver to the customers.
Oh. So, alam nyo, meron din ganito dati sa amin, dun sa lugar namin, which is nga sa Cabanatuan. Yung lolo ko dati, isang ginagawa niya, is nagpapadeliver din siya ng dyaryo. Through bike din yun. Bike din niya nagde-deliver sa akin before, as far as I remember. Though matagal na siya siguro, parang elementary pa lang ako that time, nung nangyayari yun. So, ganun din pala dito. And hindi ko alam kung ganun din sa inyo, sa lugar nyo, kung until now may newspaper pa. I mean, I know may newspaper pa, but hindi ko alam kung ganun pa kalakas ng demand sa Pilipinas. Kasi usually, di ba, digital newspaper na tayo? Or kung ano pa man yan, di ba? Too many newspapers.
Different companies and different languages.
This one is well organized.
They're very well organized. So
Yeah.
we don't have to be searching a lot. We just know where the company or where that language is there. He just take it out.
Actually, I don't know what specific company, but during my Vietnam visit, I met a journalist from Mumbai. Yeah, I think he's one of the authors there.
So the biggest one in the country or in Mumbai is the Times of India.
Times of India.
Yes. Then we have many others. The midday, and then we have DNA. Then we have in Hindi and Marathi, Nav Bharat,
This
Safar,
one.
Lok Satta, Samna, Maharashtra Times. Maharashtra is also the name of the state.
Yeah.
Nav Bharat Times. So they're all, this one are all from Hindi and Marathi.
Oh, okay. Ayan, minsan dito nga tayo, tapos sinabi ko nga sa inyo, umulan, di ba? Grabe, yung pa ako, yung sapatos ko, medyo may tubig-tubig pa, ganung level. So, parang hindi ko alam kung paano ako tatapak ngayon. Tapos aalis pa tayo, di ba? After nga dito sa Mumbai, meron pa tayong pupuntahan. So, parang feeling ko basta itong sapatos, hindi naman overnight lang natutuyo to, di ba? Eh, wala tayong magagawa. Grabe kasi enthusiasm ng ating tour guide na si Alam. So, nag-offer siya, na gusto niya ako i-tour. So, syempre, i-aano natin yun. What do you call this? We will embrace it wholeheartedly, di ba? At least, andito tayo ngayon to join him. And at least, we learn how Indians prepare their newspapers. Guys, tignan nyo si Kuya, oh. Ganyan, i-deliver na niya yung mismo mga newspaper. Grabe, napaka-proactive ni Alam for letting me taking a video this kind of scenario, di ba? Tuwa ako. Nabubulol na ako para maintindihan lang niya yung sinasabi ko, guys. Ganong level. Finally, andito na tayo ngayon sa fruit market and hindi ko alam kung same siya doon sa unang tour natin dito sa Mumbai. But now, let's go enter and tignan natin kung ano yung kakaiba dito sa part na to. Kasi actually, di ba, sabi ko nga sa inyo, si Alam talagang in-offer sa akin tong mismong tour na to. So ngayon, tignan natin kung ano yung mga best spots pa dito na pwede nating makita. At pwede nyo ding makita kapag ibubook nyo din tong tour na to sa kanila. So again, yung number is ilalagay ko dyan sa ibaba. And also, yung mga tour packages, ganyan, tanongin nyo na lang mismo dyan sa number, plus yung prices, plus kapag meron na kayong hotel dito, send nyo lang naman yung hotel, tapos i-pick upin kayo dun sa mismong hotel. Ano ka basa, guys? Lublob na yung puti ko sapatos. Kahapon nga, hindi tayo nagganyan, pero ngayon naman, chat, lubluban.
You can see here he's taking so many papayas.
Oh, papaya!
For his shop.
Shop. Okay. Ngayon ko lang na-realize, may tsinelas pala akong dala. Sana pala may tsinelas na lang ako. Hindi naman sinabi. Kasama ko naka-tsinelas. Oh, may mga saging. Oh. Diba? More fruits. Yan o, lychee ba to? Oo, ang ganda. Pinya. Sarap ng buko. Ay, bukas pala yun. Ano? Indian mango, guys. Grabe. Oo nga pala. As Indian nga pala tayo, kaya may Indian mango. That one mango, 1 kg. Ang laki, guys. Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng Indian mango na ganyang kalaki. Dito lang yung matatagpuan sa India. Mumbai. Ganyan. Super daming ganap. Bibilip ko na yung sapatos ko pagdating dun sa hotel, guys. Nararamdaman ko na nasa loob, gumaganong-ganon yung tubig. Hello, Muning. Ning, 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 ning.
Ay, naiintindihan niya. Universal pala yung ningning. Gusto ko yung kung saan doon tayo dinadala ni Alam.
Indian mango is famous in the Philippines. It's really famous in the Philippines. We call that Indian mango. In here, what's the name of that? Only mango?
We have different species of mango, but the best one or the well-known one is the Alfonso mango.
Oh. To us, there's only 2 types of mangoes in the Philippines. One Carabao mango and one Indian mango. And the Indian mango is the one that we like to dip in the bagoong. Bagoong is a shrimp paste. I think it's kind of weird for you guys, but to us it's good.
Mostly it's vegetarian.
Vegetarian? Mango vegetarian?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you
Certain
dip it in the shrimp paste, right?
Shrimp paste.
Yeah, no.
What's our next destination again? Sorry?
Our next destination is the flower market of the city.
Wow.
More crazy than the fruit market.
So usually what type of flowers are there?
Majority flowers are marigold.
Oh.
Then we have chrysanthemum,
Ah.
roses, jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yes.
And you have roses there and
Roses also chrysanthemum. Then we have sunflower.
yeah. Can you say bubuka ang bulaklak? Say bubuka ang bulaklak.
Bubuka, buklak lang.
Sasayawang Reyna.
Sasayawag rin ha.
Okay, good.
Talking in the Philippines about flowers. Bulaklak means flower in the Philippines. So far, chill lang to guys, pero nag-e-enjoy ako. Buti na lang talaga, tinanggap natin to. Napakabait ni Alam for this one. Po sa Maynila. Hello. Isko Moreno, nandiyan ka ba? Doktora, ano ba pangalan ng mayor nyo ngayon dyan? Mga taga Manila, Hanilet ba? Hani? Lacuna. O, di ba? Akala nyo, kahit taga-probinsya ako, alam ko yung mga nangyayari sa lugar nyo. May talagang lahat ng mga establishment dito. Ay, oh my God. I thought they will fall. Grabe yung establishment dito, sarado pa talaga. Tingnan nyo, nakikita ko ba yung nasa likod ko? Kung hindi nyo nakikita, i-zoom nyo guys. Kayo na mag-adjust please, kasi nakahawak yung isa kong kamay sa, alam nyo yung nasa likod? Ayun o. Sige, busina pa sa akin sa nasa likod. Kala mo naman ako yung nagmamaneho ko. Waterfalls doon, nakikita nyo ba? Ang daming waterfalls dito. Grabe, ang saya-saya. Ang saya-saya. Ang saya-saya ng bulaklak. Sa Bulaklak Store kasi tayo pupunta. According to Alam, we're going to the flower market which is 2 times or 3 times crazier than the fruit market. Ibig sabihin, siguro crowded, guys. Ganon, ka-crowded, madlang people. Alam, ilagay mo naman dito sa gilid at medyo mababasa naman ako dito. Katas-katas pa ng tarin yung babagsak sa akin.
Okay, andito na tayo ngayon. What's the name of this flower market?
It's called Mirinal Thai Thakre Flower Market.
Oh, ang haba guys, hindi ko din naintindihan. So very difficult to spell, to pronounce, to everything.
So I can say it for you. It's called Shrimati Mirinal Thai Thakre Flower.
Oh, yun daw guys. Yan. Ay, are these considered flowers?
These are holy leaves.
Oh.
That's a herbal leaf.
Okay.
Then these leaves are for putting in between the garlands of the flowers.
In the altar or
Garlands,
gods?
you know garlands?
Ah, garlands, okay.
Yes. In that they put this leaves, and this is very herbal and very
Herbal. Are they
Good leaves.
edible? No.
edible. You can eat.
Edible. Yan. We're going to deep dive this bouquet. Sinasabi ko kay Alam na parang kukunti lang yung rose na nakikita ko dito. Hindi tulad ng mga ibang mga shop sa atin. Dangwa, ganyan. Puro rose doon kasi yung #1 flower. Ah, sige. Ay, wow! This is very famous, that flower. Some roses?
Yes.
So, you guys remove it to the main flower?
Yeah, from the main flower. So if you see, there is a main flower also there. The main flower rose.
Oh, that
there.
one. Okay. How much usually does it cost? Only for idea.
Here they sell you in kgs, not pieces.
Ah, kgs like kilo?
Kilograms.
Okay.
And 1 kilogram will be around 70 or 80 rupees.
Rupees, 80 rupees, 1 kilogram.
Around
Grabe.
1
Ang mura nun for rose.
American dollar.
Okay. Sabi ang mura, 80. Hi! 80 rupees, di ba? Tapos ganun, nakakatuwa naman. Oh, tara, let's go.
And this is a wholesale
Hello.
market where people who have shops in the city, they come here to buy in bulk.
Bulk.
Take it to the shops, make beautiful garlands, bouquet, and ready for the customer.
Oh. It actually looks good because of the lights.
Starting for 60 rupees.
60
So he's
rupees,
selling
60
for 60 rupees.
Oh. 60 rupees daw to per kilo. So, sampagita or you don't have sampagita here?
Sampagita.
You don't have sampagita here? I think that's jasmine. Tama ba guys? Comment nga kayo sa baba kung tama. Jasmine, sampagita yun, di ba, in English? Gusto ko lang din sabihin sa inyo, napakadami ditong mga uwak. Di ba uwak yan? Crow? Crow, crow, crow! Super dami. Iba't ibang mga bulaklak dito. Kasi, share ko lang sa inyo, sa mga temple nila, sikat to eh. Here, I think this is jasmine, no?
That's a replica of jasmine, that's not jasmine.
Oh, replica only. Hello. Sikip.
It's like jasmine.
Pasikip ng pasikip dito. A lot of flowers being wasted on the floor. Yung mga bulaklak guys, nasa baba lang.
They are so
Mga
busy.
nasa baba.
They are so busy and they have so much work that if they have each flower, they'll be not making that busy.
Kaya ang bango dito, ang bango. Naamoy ko. Tignan nyo. Ganda oh. Ang lambot, mga fresh. Ang dami siguro nilang flower farm. Ang dami nating mga nakita dito. Ang dami ko din nakikitang merong pula dito. Ibig sabihin ng kagagaling lang nila magsimba. I mean, simba ba ito yung pula? That
That's
one.
a flower which looks like jasmine but not jasmine.
Just a replica.
Philippines.
Philippines, hello. Hello. Namaste. Namaste. Huh?
Firalale.
What does he said?
Who is saying you are here to roam around?
Yeah. Natutuwa sila kasi nagpupunta tayo dito. Siyempre nakakatuwa naman talaga kapag parang sinusuportahan mo kung ano yung meron sila, di ba? Yun nga ang goal ko guys, to visit and to document and to vlog underrated spots, which is this one. Though, market to, considered siya ng talagang bilihan at hindi mawawala ng tao. Pero for the tourists, parang medyo underrated siya.
And after they buy the garlands from this market, they take it to the shop, make some beautiful garlands like this, and sell it. So the people
Who wear that? The gods or the person? Gods.
And similar like this only, we have garlands for wedding or welcoming someone. So it could be mostly, this is for God, but it could be also used for welcoming someone or for wedding.
How much usually is this one?
This one would be around,
250
one piece
rupees.
is around 250 rupees.
250 rupees.
So in 500 you buy a very beautiful garlands handmade with these people.
Oh, okay. Ayan guys,
The
so
roses and each petals he's assembling in it.
very very hardworking.
Hardworking and
Yeah.
time taking.
Time taking,
Time
yeah.
consuming, you can say.
Hello. Tara na.
The flower every day in the market.
Oh,
This market is for every day. They are operational. Actually, on Sunday they are very busy.
Okay.
More busy.
So ayan daw yung mga nagde-deliver ng bulaklak. O diba? Ang dami, ang dami. Yeah. Wow.
That's jasmine.
Jasmine, hello.
Usually coming.
Me? Wow. Thank you. Grabe, nilagyan ako. Ginawa akong poon. Wow. Danyabat. Danyabat. Yan. Actually, this one is our national flower in the Philippines. Galing. Oh. Philippines, say hi to the Philippines. Philippines? Yeah, say hi. Hi. Hi, Philippines. Hi, Philippines. Hi. O, diba? Dito sa India, ginagawa akong Santo Niño. Guys, nilibre tayo ni Ala mo. Binigyan niya tayo ng ganito. Binayaran niya. Kala ko binigay sa atin ng mismong vendor. Nung pala, nilibre tayo. Kakatuwa. Smells good. Philippines, this one costs around 20 rupees. Yeah. Ayan, ang daming rose. Oh, kung gusto niyo ng rose, edi bumili kayo dito. So, for example, if you will buy a jasmine but not like this, only flower, it's very cheap.
Yes.
Okay.
It's cheap.
Cheaper. How much does it cost usually?
Pieces of flowers, maybe 5 rupees only.
Oh, di ba? 5 rupees, guys. Grabe. Grabe mga sasakyan dito. Tipong babanggain ka talaga, ganung level. Kaya nako, Vietnam, kabahan ka na. Daig ka dito. Dito, banggaan level. Kasi konting fun fact lang guys, share ko lang sa inyo na dito sa Vietnam, magkamukha sila na tipong ikaw dapat, yung hindi humihinto, ganung level, yung mga sasakyan. Because for me, it's too early. Because I ate last night too. Yeah. Ayan guys, dito na ngayon tayo sa vegetable market. And then, as you can see, iba't ibang vegetable na binibenta dito. Mga coriander, may mga corn. Tapos ayan, may mga pechay ba yan? Hindi ko alam kung ano yan. So ayan, merong sili.
Ulan naman ang ulan. Nakakapikon, ulan ng ulan. Grabe naman.
Feeling green. Lemongrass ba to?
Mint leaf.
Mint, yeah.
Mint leaf.
We put that in drinks. It smells toothpaste. Toothpaste.
Yung mint nila dito, normal lang, no? Sa atin, parang ang mahal yan sa mga Robinson, sa mga SM, supermarket.
So happy, amazed, and surprisability. Surprise factor sa akin, parang medyo konti na lang siya dahil aware naman ako na dito talagang kakaiba talaga yung mga dahon-dahon nila, di ba?
It's a lot of vegetable being wasted on the side, oh. So sayang.
So guys, mango is considered vegetable?
Mango is considered vegetarian, not vegetarian.
Ah, okay.
Because most of the time in your country you may mix it with some
Salad,
vegetarian.
salad.
Also, you told me you get it with the shrimp paste.
Shrimp
right?
paste, yeah.
Here we divide it separate. We
Separate.
make a juice or we eat it whole.
Oh, diba?
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Nabasa na naman ako, naligo na naman ako. Magkakasakit na naman ako kapag pupunta na tayo sa susunod nating bansa. Naman pag-explore to, no? Grabe yan.
Yes, everything is on the street.
Street. Yeah. Ako, ito yung sinasabi sa ano eh. Saksakin nyo na lang kaya ako.
And we have next to the busy train station also. There is a train station called Dadar.
Dadar. Dadar is like a...
Intersection of two main railway lines in the city, Central
Oh,
and Western.
okay.
That's why it's too busy.
Weather now, no? It's very rain, sun.
Yes.
Kanina guys, umuulan, tapos biglang uminit, tapos biglang umuulan na naman ngayon. Rain, sun.
So around 2-3 days we got good rains.
Yeah?
And now it's like that only. From 2-3 days, it's raining, stop, rain, stop.
Rain, stop, rain, stop.
Rain, sun, rain, sun.
Rain, sun.
Okay guys, ngayon nandito na ngayon tayo sa bagong stop natin which is itong temple na kung saan guys i-experience natin ngayon, magda-dive in ulit tayo sa culture nila at sa religion nila. And actually ito Hinduism to at ngayon tatanungin natin kay Alam kung ano yung facts about this place. Okay, let's go. So Alam, can you explain me this area?
Now we are going to enter a temple, which is a temple called ISKCON temple. ISKCON, when you describe that term, that is International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So it's a Hindu temple, but worshipping the god called Krishna. Krishna is a god of love and prosperity.
Ooh.
So usually every tourist, is it okay to go here?
Yeah, any tourist, this is the only temple. This ISKCON temple is the only temple when any tourist can go take pictures. It's not like you have to be very well covered or you cannot take pictures. You have to remove your bag everywhere, stuff like that.
Okay.
Here, it's more easy.
Oh guys, if ever kapag kunyari gusto niyo pumunta dito, pwede nyo itong puntahan sa Temples Tour. Kaya if ever you can contact the contact number nila sa video description or nandito sa screen para magpa-reserve kayo ng slot. Okay? So tara, pumasok na tayo. Ayan, ito yung itsura. Oh. Ayan, as you can see. O, diba? Pwede daw mag-video dito, nagpaalam naman ako para makita nyo din. So si God Krishna daw to, God of Love. So lahat ng mga tao dyan na wala pang pag-ibig, lahat ng mga single, magpunta kayo dito para naman na magkaroon kayo ng pag-asa. Pag-asang magmahal muli. Wow, okay. So do you have any explanation?
So that's the god, Krishna. And he, if you see the statue here,
Okay, so itutuloy ko kasi naputol kami doon kanina. Okay, so explain it again.
that's a statue of the person who founded this religion, ISKCON. His name was Prabhupada, and he was one of the very religious person, and he wanted to spread this religion all over the world. So he personally visited many countries to spread this to spread his religion. And then you can see the holy book in all languages.
So ito, mga libro na ginawa niya, 'di ba? Ang galing, mga holy book 'yan. So yan si Tatang, 'di ba? Si God nila. So this is your religion or no? Ha? Muslim. I forgot. Muslim nga pala siya, hindi nga pala siya Hindu, guys. So ito specifically, ito parang kay God of Love Krishna nga. Kasi napakadami kapag kunyari Hindu, yung Hinduism yung mga gusto niyong puntahan na klaseng temple, meron kayong makikita tulad kunyari sa Singapore, ganyan, kung pupunta kayo na Malaysia, mga ganyan, makikita niyo na yung building pa lang sa labas is talagang namumukadkad na sa kulay pool. Ay, color pool, parang ganong level. Eh ito kasi ibang klaseng temple to ng Hindu people. Okay? So at least ngayon alam nyo na. Okay, so ngayon may i-explain ulit sa atin si Alam about this one. So let's go.
So as you saw the idol of Krishna, Krishna is the major deity in Hinduism. He is worshipped as the 8th avatar of Vishnu, and is also as the supreme god in his own right. He is the god of protection, compassion, tenderness and love, and is widely revered among Hindu divinities. Krishna's birth is celebrated every year by Hindus on Krishna Janmashtami.
O diba? At least alam nyo na guys. Kaya if ever kung gusto nyo makaalam more about Krishna, mag-search na lang kayo sa internet. Alam nyo, to be honest, ang gusto ko dito sa mga ganitong klaseng temple, nagpapaaka talaga. Like talagang kailangan mo talaga maghubad ng sapatos, ganyan. Tapos kailangan barefoot talaga dito. Yun ang gusto ko. Even sa mga ibang mosque na napupuntahan ko, ganun din. Yan guys, si Krishna.
And he has lifted one of the very hill called Govardhan Hill.
So that's Krishna guys. Govardhana Hill.
O, lifting of guard. Basta, nabubulol ako. Pinakikita dito sa area naman na to na si Krish na nakikipag-dance sa mga young girls and boys na kung saan talagang gustong-gusto siyang maging parang inspiration, ganon. Kasi napakaganda daw ni Krish na nung panahon nila. Doon sa village, siya yung nangingibabaw. Ito na tayo ngayon sa fish market or sa Sundok. So ngayon, medyo kukunti daw yung tao dahil monsoon season o mga tag-ulan. Siyempre, kapag ka naman monsoon, hindi ka pwedeng mangisda na mangisda. Hindi lumubog yung barko o bangka na pinangingisdaan. So dito sa side na to, ayan, as you can see, puro mga fishes, ang dami. And sabi ko kay Alan, sa atin madami lagi yung ganyan. I mean, madaming ganyan all year round. Sa kanila, medyo lilo pagka ganito. Oh, sarap ng hipon, no? Gusto. Alam niyo kung saan ako nag-trade ngayon? Hindi naman dito, sa baboy. Kasi guys, walang baboy dito. Kapag ka nagpunta kayo dito, dapat bago kayo pumunta pa lang, kumain na kayo ng kumain, magmukbang na kayo ng sisig, ganong level. Kumain kayo ng sisig, lechong kawali, daming mga crow. Baka mo tumain sa akin yan.
Now we are in one of the fishing dock of the city. In city Mumbai, we have two fishing docks. One is called Bhaucha Dakka and other is called the Sassoon Dock.
This one is the Sassoon Dock?
Sassoon Dock.
Yeah.
Established 1871. So this dock was been gifted by the Sassoon families. Sassoons were Jewish Baghdad. They were Jewish Baghdad who came here for business.
Yeah.
And when they came here, they were having good profit. They realized to do something for the city, something for the country. And they made a library, they made a synagogue, and they made...
Sinigang?
Synagogue.
Okay.
For
Synagogue?
Jewish people. It's like a church
Synagogue?
for Jewish
What?
people.
Again? Synagogue?
Synagogue.
Synagogue, okay.
And then they made this fishing dock also for the city.
Okay.
And those are the boats which goes for fishing deep inside the ocean.
Oh, this one.
And they go, it takes them around 1 week to 10 days to go deep inside the ocean, do fishing and come back.
Okay.
Because our coast is not clean. So they have to go
far. Okay. So that clean fish.
Yes, the clean fish. So the fish is so clean that it can be consumed or eaten.
And also, can you explain to my audiences
And this is, if you see here there are a lot of birds.
Yeah, a lot of birds.
This is a paradise for the birds and cats here.
Because they tuka-tuka.
Yes, they come and they just steal the fish and run away.
Wow, tingnan mo, busog na busog kayo. Grabe, mukbang sa inyo to guys, mukbang.
If you see, they are doing the auctioning for the fish.
Fish auction?
Whoever want to buy, they have actually, she won the bid and she's now taking that fish for his business.
Wow. In the Philippines, we auction paintings.
So you have to beat this auction. So now she has bought that fish.
Yeah.
She has won the bid, and now she's taking it for his business.
How much usually is that one?
I think that is for around 500 rupees.
500 rupees for that big fish. Grabe, bye-bye fishy.
Auctioning this much fish for 700.
700. Napakadami. 700 rupees. Unlimited naman pala ang mukbangan ng isda dito. To them, because sinasabi ko sa kanya guys, ibig sabihin ng mukbang, I'm telling to them that many fish eat.
Yes.
Yeah. Hanggang ngayon, tinatanong niya sa akin yung bulaklak. Diba kanina kasi pinakanta ko siya ng bubuka ang bulaklak. Bulaklak. Yeah. Fish in Tagalog, isda.
Okay,
Isda. At least now you know a few Tagalog words.
Isda is easy.
Isda is fish.
Yes. Isda word is easy.
Yeah. Minikano ko ni Monica ang makina ni Monica. You can't. Okay. That's a tongue twister in the Philippines. Awa siya, hindi niya alam. Nilalaro na natin siya. Pero mabait to guys. Super bait niya alam. I love his service. This one. Oh, ayan guys. Alam niyo kung gaano na kami ka-close. Dinala na niya ako sa opisina nila. So ngayon, minit ko yung boss nila. Tapos, ito po, ang holy cow dito. Kasi yung cow, very sacred, very holy dito sa India. Minsan yung makikita kayo, naglalakad na lang yan sa kalsada. So ngayon, magkaka-picture na muna ako dito. Wow, parang walang ganito sa amin sa probinsya, no? So ngayon, bibili lang muna tayo ng pagkain natin dito sa Burger King. Nagpahatid lang tayo dito saglit kay Alam. At ayan, bibigyan ko siya ng 100 rupees dahil ang bait-bait niya sa atin. And at the same time kasi, di ba, tinilate niya tayo ng tour ngayon. At least, nakita niyo din kung ano doon yung mga pwede niyo makita ngayon. So, bibigyan natin ito sa kanya as a form of gratitude. O sige, so tara na. Guys, so ngayon naihatid na tayo ni Alam dito sa ating hotel dito sa Flora Suites kasi usually ganun kapag early morning tour. So ngayon, kapaalam tayo sa kanya. So last few words, Alam.
Hi.
Invite them to go to India.
Please come to India. Please come to Mumbai.
And book the same tour?
And book the same tour.
And with Klook and Amaze.
Collect Klook Tours and Amaze Tours.
Yeah, okay. So guys, if ever kapag magbubook kayo ng same activity, yung link nasa ibaba, and also after nun, mag-message kayo sa WhatsApp number na magpa-plug dito sa screen, tapos i-request nyo si Alam as tour guide, okay?
Okay guys, so andito na tayo ngayon sa ating mismong room. Nakabalik na tayo, naihatid na tayo dito ni Alam. At ngayon, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na nagustuhan ko talaga yung tour na to, like literally, and kasi nagustuhan ko yung part na talagang pinuntahan natin yung mga places na kung saan na bumibili yung mga lokal, ganyan, bumibili ng fish, bumibili ng fruits, bumibili ng vegetable, bumibili ng flowers para ilagay sa altar o siguro sa bahay lang, ganyan. Yung mga ganun tipong mga trip ang gusto ko at yun din yung trip ko talaga. Nakikita nyo naman, tayo, isa sa mga gusto natin pinupuntahan, yung mga underrated na place. Though hindi natin kaya yung puntahan ng DIY. And tulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo, hindi ko lang na video, na-meet ko yung mismong boss ng Travel and Tours, which is ang bait, si Leroy. Tapos sinabi niya sa akin na gusto din daw nilang ma-help yung mismong mga turista na kung saan dalhin sa talagang mga underrated spots na hindi daw kayang i-DIY at hindi kayang puntahan alone. Yun ang sabi. Pero syempre in English siya sinabi. And sinabi ko, yes, that's my take too. Sabi ko ganun. And that's my approach to go to different places sa mga pinupuntahan. Nakita nyo naman kung ano-ano mga pinupuntahan natin. Like, may mga nakakagawa na ng iba na to, pero syempre, as a Filipino, gusto ko, isa din tayo sa mga gagawa nito para sa mga Filipino audience naman natin. Kasi syempre, iba ang mindset ng foreigners, iba ang mindset din ng mga Pinoy. Like, merong mga ibang pag-iisip sila na kunyari, ang titignan nila, ganito, ganyan. Pero pagka kunyari tayo naman, iba din naman ang approach natin, iba din ang pagtingin natin, 'di ba? So, parang gusto ko lang malaman yung POV ko as a Filipino. Okay, 'di ba? So, 'yun. So, again, if ever kung gusto niyo to i-book, i-click niyo lang yung link below, and also, you can use my code PaulIvanClook at after niyo mag-book is i-message niyo yung kanilang boss na si Leroy. Ilalagay ko yung WhatsApp number dito sa screen para madala nila kayo sa kung saan ako dinala specifically, okay? Just mention my name. Sabihin niyo na ganon, you saw the tour and book it on Klook. You saw the tour sa akin, tapos binook nyo via Klook. So, confirmation nyo lang yung date, ganyan, para smooth yung flow, okay? So, okay sila. Napuntahan ko yung opisina nila. Ang ganda, guys. Like, ang ganda. Nung nalaman kasi nila na nag-vlog tayo, pinatry nila sa atin ng early morning tour para kahit papano ay makita natin yung mismo mga kakaiba ditong places. And aside from that, may tour akong binook sa Klook. Like, ako na mismo yung nag-book. Eh, sila din pala yun. So, mamayang gabi, sila din pala ang operator. Kasi mostly na nasa Klook sila ang operator. Kaya, okay guys, again, yung link nasa ibaba. At gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na nag-enjoy ako ng super, lalo na si Alam. Nakaka-enjoy siya. No, though hindi siya ganun hindi siya ganun kamasiyahin tao, pero napakadami yung information na binibida. And kapag kakakausapin mo siya, seryosohang ure, okay siya. At i-request niyo siya if ever kung gusto niyo, okay? So yun lang guys, maraming salamat. Don't forget to click like. At kung meron kayong gustong i-comment na related sa video na to, i-comment nyo lang, okay? And again, thank you so much. So, yun lang. Thanks!